Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you how you can use the BB cream to get a full coverage. So if you really like the feel and the look of the BB cream, which I do, I love it, you can layer it for more coverage and just kind of apply it thicker. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, if you want just like a thin coat, you would just put it on with your hands or with the blending buds. But this is how I do it for a little bit more coverage. So first, I take my primer, Glorious Primer, and just a tiny little dab. That's all you need. And you can just rub that in all over your face. And one important thing is to let the primer dry before you apply anything else. Okay, and this is applied to clean skin. I showered, and that's it. There's no moisturizer underneath or anything. Now, if you have drier skin, maybe you need moisturizer. But for me, I have pretty normal skin. I just do the primer, and then I start with the BB Flawless, since it's a moisturizer and foundation in one. Okay, so then I'm going to take my BB Flawless in Bisque, and this is my all-over color. These colors match really well with your skin. So there's only so many colors because they match so well with anybody. They just blend really well. So you don't have to have like a really, really exact match. So Bisque is my color for all over. Now what I'm doing is I applied this on the palm of my hand and I swirled it around with my brush, okay, to warm it up. Because warm makeup is way better than cold makeup, okay? So then I'm using my foundation brush. It's my Younique foundation brush. And I poured pretty much like a quarter size amount of product onto my hand and then warmed it up with the brush. So now I'm just going to start just anywhere on the face and I'm just going to paint it on, okay? So I'm going to get pretty much full coverage all over. And I just dip back on my hand when I want more. And you're just going to want to put it everywhere. And don't worry about the streaks right now, because with the brush you're going to get some streaks. But you're just going to put it on first, and then we're going to go back with the blending buds and blend. And so that way you get that natural look where it doesn't even look like you have makeup on. Okay, so there's one half of my face. Okay, and I'm actually going to apply a little more product. So this time I did about that much. Swirling my brush in to warm it up. I'm doing the other side, and you can see, I mean, I've got a pretty good amount in there, and I just put it all over. And this stuff feels so good when you apply it. And with a brush, I almost feel like it feels like you're giving your face a massage. So nice. Okay, now I'm moving on to the forehead. And I'm just rubbing everything in. They say that you should concentrate your makeup in the center of your face instead of the edges. You just kind of feather on the edges, but you should have the most in the middle because that's where you want people to focus and you don't want thick lines on the edges. Okay, so pretty much got full coverage there. I just put a little on my neck, and then I'm going to take my blending bud. This is the larger blending bud, and I'm just going to go back and dot it. Now this is actually a dry blending bud this time because I'm not applying with it. I'm just blending. It doesn't need to be wet. The reason why you wet it is so it doesn't absorb extra product. When something is, saturated, it's not going to absorb anything else. So that's why you'd wet it if you were to apply with it. But I'm just using it to blend. And then use the pointy side to get in any crevices. And then make sure you blend well on the on the edges of your face and your neck. And there's a full coverage. Now I like to do a lighter color for under my eyes to highlight and take away the darkness a little bit. Cream is the next lightest color from Bisque, and that's what I use. Just about a dime size on your So just about a dime size on your hand, and grab your foundation brush again, dip it in, and apply in a triangle under your eyes. And that way you don't emphasize the dark circle, you just want to highlight the area. If you put it all right on the circle, then you're going to have an emphasized dark circle rather than, and it's going to be light colored, rather than highlighting the whole area. Okay, so and there it is. And then, like I said, just apply as much as you want, and then take your blending bud. This is the smaller blending bud, and I use the pointy side, and it's dry, and I'm just patting it in. Okay. And there you go. There's a full coverage look with your BB cream. And it's still a beautiful matte finish. My favorite is a powder finish. So I use the Mineral Touch Press powder. And I just quickly apply a coat of that with the sponge it comes with. And it gives even more beautiful coverage. And a beautiful powdery finish. Now for a little added depth and color, I reach for my bronzer and my blush. So, beachfront bronzer. I use a powder puff to apply, swirl it in, blow it out the excess, and then suck in to get underneath those cheekbones to contour, and on the tops of your forehead, under your chin, jawline, a little on the nose, a little on the chin, and then a little bit, tiny bit all over. Just to swirl. Okay, last but not least, tiny bit of blush. I use the Minerals Press Blush in Sweet today. We have a lot of great colors. I also love Seductive blush brush. It's got a slanted end. Swirl, blow off excess, and apply only just to the apples of your cheek, very slightly. This blush a little bit goes a long way. So I just do that and get it nice and pretty. And then I go back over with my powder puff and just blend really well. And there it is. There's my daily foundation using the BB cream, full coverage. As you can see, no flaws. They're all covered up. Yay. And that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Next is for my eyes and lips. Have a good day.